Have you ever found yourself wondering if the woman at the gym might be interested in you? It's a thought that's likely crossed your mind, right? You're there, hitting your reps, and you can't help but notice her. She's always there, maybe even always nearby, and you find yourself asking, is she into me, or is it just a coincidence? Reading signals can be a tricky business, especially in a setting like the gym. It's a place where people are focused on their workouts, not necessarily socializing. So, the signs might not be as obvious as at a bar or a party. But don't worry, subtle doesn't mean undetectable. And that's exactly what we're here to decode today. We're going to delve into the subtle cues, the little signs that a woman might be interested in you. So, if you've ever asked yourself that question, you're not alone. Well, you're not alone in this, and today we're going to explore the 3 signs that she might be interested. The first sign to look out for is, wherever you are in the gym, she's always close by. Have you ever noticed a particular pattern in the gym? Something that feels more than just a happenstance? If you're a regular, you might notice a certain someone always seems to be in your vicinity. It's as if the universe has choreographed a dance that brings her close to you time and again. Proximity plays a crucial role in showing interest. It's an unspoken language, a subtle hint that can signal a crush. Imagine a scenario where you're at the gym, working on your biceps, and you see her working out on the treadmill, just a few steps away. The next day, you're lifting weights, and there she is again, nearby, practicing her squats. And this isn't just a 1 or 2 day occurrence. It continues day after day, week after week, with her always seeming to be near you. Think about it. The gym is a vast space, filled with countless machines and workout zones. Yet she always seems to find her way to the spot closest to you. It could be mere coincidence, but when it happens repeatedly, it's time to consider the possibility that it might not be just a random occurrence. In such a situation, you could be dealing with a clear sign of her interest. She's making an effort to be around you, to share the same space as you. And why would she do that? Well, it's simple. She's interested in you. She wants to be near you. She wants you to notice her. This doesn't mean she'll always be right next to you, of course. But if you find that she's frequently in your vicinity, if she's working out near you more often than not, then it's a clear sign of her interest. So, the next time you're at the gym, pay attention, look around. If she's always nearby, it might not be just a coincidence. It might be her way of saying, hey, I'm here, I'm interested. So, if you notice her always nearby, it's a good sign she might have a crush on you. The second sign is if she initiates conversation with you. Now, this might sound pretty straightforward, but it's surprising how many people overlook this. You see, when a woman is interested, she'll often make an effort to engage with you, to bridge that gap between being strangers and becoming acquaintances, or maybe something more. Imagine you're at the gym, headphones in, lost in your workout, and suddenly you notice the same woman, always managing to strike up a conversation with you. It could be about anything, the weather, a new workout routine, or maybe she's asking for your help with her workout. If you're wondering whether this is a coincidence or something more, let me tell you a story. Meet Jake, a regular guy who hits the gym 5 days a week. He noticed that a woman he'd seen a few times at the gym would frequently approach him. At first, he thought she was just being friendly. After all, they were both regulars. But then he noticed a pattern. She'd ask him about his workout routine, or she'd ask for his help on how to use a machine. Sometimes it was just a casual chat about the latest fitness trends. Jake was a little slow on the uptake, but eventually he realized that she wasn't doing this with anyone else at the gym. It was always him. That's when it hit him. These weren't random conversations. She was reaching out, initiating these interactions. She was interested in him. So, if you find a woman at the gym consistently initiating conversation with you, it's not just about being friendly or polite. She's making an effort, going out of her way to engage with you. This is her way of showing interest, of letting you know that she'd like to get to know you better. Remember, it's not just about the conversation itself, but the intent behind it. If she's consistently initiating conversation, it's a pretty clear sign she's interested. The third and final sign is if she frequently makes eye contact with you. Now, eye contact, my friends, is a powerful tool of nonverbal communication. It can convey a myriad of emotions: interest, curiosity, or even attraction. Let us take an example to illustrate this point. Imagine a man, let's call him John. John is a regular at his local gym. One day he notices a woman, whom we'll call Jane. Jane is also a regular, and John can't help but notice that she often makes eye contact with him. It's not just a fleeting glance, but a sustained, direct gaze that seems to linger just a moment longer than usual. Now, John is initially perplexed. He wonders, is it just a coincidence? Or is she trying to tell me something? As the days go by, this pattern continues. Jane continues to meet his gaze, her eyes often finding his, across the crowded gym. See, that's the thing about eye contact. It's not always about what is said, but rather what is left unsaid. It's a silent conversation, a subtle exchange of glances that can speak volumes about someone's feelings. John eventually realizes that Jane's frequent eye contact is not a mere coincidence. It's a sign of her interest, her attraction towards him. And that's when he decides to make a move. So, what can we learn from John's story? If a woman makes eye contact with you frequently, especially in a place like the gym, where there are plenty of distractions, it's a strong sign she's attracted to you. She's trying to get your attention, to show you that she's interested. Remember, eye contact is more than just a physical act. It's a powerful form of communication that can reveal a person's feelings and intentions. So, if she's making eye contact with you more often than not, take it as a positive sign. She might just be waiting for you to make the first move. Frequent eye contact is one of the most powerful signs of attraction, so keep an eye out for this sign. These are the 3 signs that a woman at the gym might have a crush on you. Let's run them down one more time. She's always in your vicinity, subtly marking her presence. She initiates conversation, breaking the ice and the gym silence. And she makes frequent eye contact, a clear and bold sign of interest. Remember to look out for these signs next time you're at the gym, and you might just find that the woman you're interested in is interested in you too.